Yes, my dear friends. I'm Nicodemus Muturi. You can call me Nicodemus. I'm coming from all the way from code 0100. So many people, I'm a doctor I am not a doctor by professional, but I am a doctor by vision and educative. So many people have just been asking. So I'm going to elaborate you a theme by marriage partners. So many people, when they come in contact with the marriage, there are some of the circumstances when you come to an extent, certain extent, you have just been living with a spouse. Let's say just 1 week, 2 weeks, almost even to an extent of 1 month. And then to an extent of that, it comes to the time of getting married. It comes to the extent of getting a baby. And when the times of getting a baby, this is now time you must be serious focusing about your spouse. But my dear friends, in that pursuit of being getting a child, there are some of the circumstances as the marriage partners that they come, and I don't know, wherever I don't go, what comes to an extent that so my dear friends, if you are choosing your marriage partner, there are some of the things that you have to consider. Never to come to blame yourself. Because many of the people, many of the Gen Z, many of those who are at the age of 25 to 30, they are just choosing their marriage partners without an experience from the elderly people. If you need something to go well, you must ask in someone who have experienced some such thing. But you should not go to an extent so you are choosing yourself. You have no prior knowledge, and now you choose your marriage partner. You don't know, and now you will just be living while you get your spouse. Yeah, you are just doubless. You are blank. Even you don't know on where you are going to start. My dear friends, you must have a strong foundation on how you can do and just marriage come to an extent of marriage, my dear friends. It is to an extent that when you just need to climb just like this tree, my dear friends, there is a foundation that you have to build, my dear friends. In order as you build your foundation, now the time the foundation will enable you to get the stamina of your marriage. You cannot tell me that you can start climbing this tree from the top. No. You have to climb the tree from the bottom level as you proceed there above. This now the time is just coming to a lineage of your marriage, my dear friends. If you need to marry someone, you must be considering some of the things. First one, you must be considering to ask it those who have experienced 3 year in odd in marriage, 7 year in odd in marriage, but you should not go to an extent of choosing yourself, my dear friends. Number one, ladies, gents. Let's consider about gents. If you are male and you are listening to me wherever you are, you must be keen when you are choosing your marriage partner, especially for the ladies. Number one, if you need to prosper well, you just go to need to have a prostate check. You just need to check your female gent to the hospital. Might be someone have aborted many of the things. Most of the ladies have aborted. They have aborted their stomachs, enabling them not to get a lot of children. Maybe being someone have conducted a lot of abortions. Someone have conducted a lot of abortion, and for me as a male, I need to get 12 kids or 8 kids. And the maximity of a lady to get this, someone have aborted, so the chances of getting the such kind of children that I am intention to do is now negative 0. So my dear friends, there are something that they are going wrong, my dear friends. If you need to marry, you just need to pass the correct straightforward in order to come with the correct solution. Because someone might have been aborted, and if for me, my intention is to get 12 kids or 8 kids, and someone have aborted 3 kids into a womb. That one will bring to negative 0 into your marriage partner, my dear friends. So And the time in the case started, we were just been asking, hey, where is the kind? Where is the kind? I am performing my work, but there is no resource. The reason is because you just rushed to get married, yet you never considered the correct solution that you have to consider, my dear friends. If you need to channel, most of the diseases, HIV, AIDS, and many of the diseases, they are just coming because of our rush of. So if you need to do something prospective, my dear friends, you should be passing to the correct channel of success, my dear friends. Yeah, because many of the people are just been rushing. Just be, you must be passing to the correct channel of success, my dear friends, especially for the marriage partners. This is the reason that I have just married someone, or someone has just married me. At the time we just, where is the ITV coming from? Then after 2 to 4 years, we just discover we are we are HIV positive. Where does that one come from? So the reason is because we just been rushed for marriage. We never considered the correct solution that we must be passed in order to get married. So my dear men, my dear daughters and sisters, my dear brothers, if you are just in lineage of marriage, my dear friends, you should find the correct solution to success. Never rush for marriage, my dear friends, because if you rush for marriage and you are not following the correct procedure, this is the reason many of the diseases will just be rushing. And if not from negligence, my dear friends, some of the killer diseases such as HIV and many diseases might have been elapsed. The reason is because we are just in a rush of things. If you are not in a rush of things, I tell you, many of the people, many of the negative things will just be elapsed. But because we are eager, because we are looking forward, we are not considering our health, we are not considering our dimension. This is the reason, yeah, we are just being backsliding now and then. So this is the time now you just need to mingle yourself and take the correct straightforward to be following. Never been lost by someone, never been bridled by someone who is just going to dip you into the ditch. I hope everyone who is above 18 is super-minded to think and to correct self or himself and to the correct channel. If your mind have been just brainwashed, this is the now time you must be answering yourself. Keep quiet in your safe place and then decide what you are going to do. But for the dear daughters, you know most of the ladies, when you see someone who is rich, you just see someone with money. Most of the ladies are just rushing with someone who is financially stable. But I tell you, my dear friends, if you are rushing for someone who is financially stable, yes, it's good to rush for someone who is stable, but there are some of the things you have to consider, my dear friends. Money can buy love. Yes, that is correct. Man can buy love. But man cannot buy the sustainable love in yourself. Man can buy just a conditional love. Conditional love man can buy. But someone the intention, the art love, man cannot buy. What am I speaking about? If you are considering someone to marry, my dear friends, you must be considering most of the things. Because you ladies, most of the ladies are just rushing for someone who is financially stable. But you are leaving someone who is just having aspiration and who is aspiration about your future. My dear friends, this is not the time you just may need to take things serious and focus about your future. So my dear friends, thank you very much for listening for me. May God bless you, and by the next time, turn for the notification. I'm going to share you a browsing chapter with very many topics that will just help you in the sustainable of your marriage. See you by the next time. May God bless you and open many chances of success. Bye bye.